Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another scene set in Darkness in Dublin, a Vampire the Masquerade venue. Tonight, we set up a brief scene a few blocks away from Delano's restaurant, outside of his domain, where Monique and Francis are engaging in a secret rendezvous. Oh my, scandalous. Yes, Monique has set up a meeting place where she and Francis may meet, and just before the auction for tonight, to discuss a few minor details that just need ironing out, and some concerns. And yep, that is where we set the scene. As Francis shows up to this secret meeting place, and Monique, he will learn where Monique has asked him to meet with him, because the player does not know.
It's just a meeting. You don't need to be suspicious. Monique will come out from the shadows and greet him.
Shadows? Like they're meeting in an alley or something?
Of course they're meeting in an alley.
What the
It's
hell?
a secret meeting.
They're not Nosferatu. What's this stuff? You've been a criminal for far too long. Francis, in which case Francis will just drive into the alley and park there.
Okay. Should Monique get in the car then?
She's free to do so.
All right, so get in the car. And we'll greet Francis there.
Hello, Monique.
Hello, Francis.
Interesting place of interesting choice of venue. Unconventional.
Well, my Sarah doesn't know about our dealings, right?
You could have just met me in my house, rather than in my car.
Well, Katrina is there, and Vlad is at mine.
That's true.
As you see, I think we have run out of places to meet. A bit problematic, don't you think?
I'll have to buy a place just for us.
Oh, come on, or we can be adventurous. In any case, from the talks I've had with my sire, I don't think he will be interested in that particular piece. And I haven't heard any interest from anyone else. So it might actually be easier than some other items.
I might not have to contribute anything at all.
Does it matter?
I mean,
still
yes.
Have yours.
I know, but, well, there's a lot I'm sacrificing to ensure one, can get what I need, and can get what you want. So, it's...
You don't believe in my word?
I'm not giving anything up cheaply. What I have traded in exchange for my currency, some of it means something to me.
Yes, I can say the same. Although I don't know what it is that you're giving, and I guess you don't know what it is that I'm giving.
A significant amount of things, and to be honest, well, I'll know what it is I have given them, I just won't be able to recall it off my own memory. Oh well.
Well,
I should say, for when I was at the item inspection, not a lot of people seem to be interested in the item, apart from one figure. One of those fey-blooded.
Oh.
Thing of the same variety that screwed me over in regards to the lupines.
I see. Okay, so let me ask you, so once we give the memories, we can never recall them again, like, ever?
I don't think so. Remember, we're giving up pieces of ourselves. Be careful what you're giving. I'm not giving up anything that I deem integral to me, truly important to me.
Well,
These are things, even if some of them are important to me, things ultimately I can live without, or I can still feel and sense again.
well, the main thing I'm willing to give away is a day of great pain.
Oh, yes. I don't
And a
believe.
day.
Oh, sorry?
One day of great pain and one day of great joy. These are what I'm willing to give before I start giving out favors.
I have given up many things, but nothing that would unmake me as I am. Nothing that would change me. So I am accepting of what I am giving up, even if I am slightly reluctant for a couple of them.
Do you think that giving up a painful memory will change me?
Maybe. You will at least be aware you have given it up and as such can compensate for it.
I mean, I can remember, I will be able to remember what came before, right? And what came after?
Yes. To my knowledge, I'm not an expert on what this figure is doing, so I'm not going to say with any certainty, but I believe so, yes. You will know what has come before, you'll know what has come after, but you won't know what actually happened during the memory. That memory is gone. You will know what the consequences of it were, you will know what the build-up to it was, but you will not know what the memory itself was. Or rather, you will not feel the memory, you will not sense it, you will not think about it, you will not recall it. You will know what the memory you gave up was, because the memory of you giving up the memory of saying, I give this memory to you, will remain.
I see.
But, so you will know what you have given up, but you won't be able to recall the memory itself. You will not know what that memory is in that sense. You will not sense it.
It was a pretty defining moment. It was before the time I hit my very lowest point. But it's very painful to me. I know I haven't really talked in depth about it to you. Should I?
You don't have to, although if you're going to give it up, why not? You still have it, yes?
Yes.
Then share it with me.
Well, the really bad memories from the day my parents were killed in that accident.
Now, before you actually say that, you do feel him reaching out with his mind, as in, when he said share it with me, he meant that literally, as he is using telepathy.
Okay. I don't need to. I'm not going to resist it at all. I'm just gonna.
No. If you willingly give up the memory, then he doesn't have to exert himself in
Yeah.
any meaningful way.
Mm.
But yeah. So just describe the memory.
Well, it's the day her parents got killed, and she had to actually go over and identify the remains, which was a very, very painful memory for her. It was like the moment she lost all the family she had, pretty much. And the realization that she was now alone in the world and lost the two people that she truly cared for, you know? So I guess she's feeling very sad and depressed about it, a bit afraid, you know, all that sort of thing. Does Francis react to that?
Yeah, no, the memory clearly pains him. It makes him sad, very sad. He kind of, through your telepathic connection, he lives that pain with you. So, depending on his emotions, vaguely, not exactly because it's still Francis, but they vaguely resemble Monique's at the time upon which she witnessed her parents' corpses.
As for
And
the happy one would be a couple of years before that happened, when she actually got accepted to the Uffizi Gallery for a practice after she had her degree. And it was a very happy moment for her.
that makes Francis happy. It's kind of a weird transition. He kind of gives a
Yeah,
wry smile at the joyful memory, kind of seeing parts of your life. And he just kind of embraces her as he feels her memories and these rather confused mix of emotions kind of mingling together.
she will embrace him back. Well, I guess you can remind them to me if you see that I stray from my path. Would that even be an option, maybe?
If you wish me to share them back with you once the auction is over, I'll be more than happy to do so. They may not have the same impact because they're not part of
Yes,
that.
I understand. Perhaps not right away. Let's see
Just
how this goes. But if you
it's.
see that I'm different and that it would help me be kept on track, then yes,
I know it doesn't mean much now, but I am sorry you had to go through that.
I appreciate it.
It's a very cruel thing you were put through.
Well, it's all part of life.
Hmm. Shouldn't be, but yes. But
Anyway, I hope that your memories aren't as painful, or I hope they're joyful at least.
I'm giving up memories, well, in both my peaks and my valleys, I guess you could say.
Mm.
Some of them are painful, others are joyous. None of them are mild.
Then I will extend to you the same courtesy if you want to share them. I'm willing to listen.
I don't think we'd have time to go through all of them, but
Perhaps the one that you hold most dear.
hmm, there is there is the most. He thinks all of these memories I can. One of them is well, one is more significant. There is significant in that I can't gain it back as easily. Another is about you.
Oh.
It's that thing we do a lot.
Mm-hmm. You want to forget that? Perhaps then I will
He
have to
holds up a
remind you.
finger with one. Only the one instance. It's the sensation that's important.
Well,
I
I
give it
can
up
remind you
because
anytime.
that's what I mean. I gave up one of those times because I know we had so many good times that it wouldn't take away much.
Which one?
I'll share it with you, and then I'll share the one that is. I'll share with you something you're not going to see again for a long time. So he'll show you. He'll show you the memory involving you. I'm actually going to type it out because it is pretty funny. There you go. It's
Can
there.
you
There you
wait,
go.
wait, because I don't know where to see
It's in
the
Google
chat.
Chat, Google Chat, Google Hangouts chat. That's it. It's literally from my blue book.
Wait. Chat.
Google group chat in Google Hangouts.
Where do I see that?
I'm just gonna put it on Facebook. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, do that. Yeah.
There you go. It's that one. Verbatim.
Uh-huh.
So it's a memory of one of the times he gave Monique the kiss and they heightened their own senses for it, giving an extremely strong sensation, which, while rather abundant for them, is rather unique in the greater context of the world, and also extremely strong, which also increases its value, I suppose you could say. Not that Francis really considers such things in quantifiable terms.
Yeah.
But then he'll show you something else, and he's entering an old money hotel, the Wynn Hotel, and as he walks in, you begin to hear music, and it's the most beautiful music you've ever heard. It's familiar. It's I think it was Beethoven's second, but it is so immaculately played. It is. It is almost as if the piano itself functions as an orchestra. Every beat is immaculately placed, and it's done so with a degree. It's almost like it improves from the music itself. It draws something out of the music that a normal person couldn't. Physically, mentally impossible. They draw such a melody out of it that it's as if you're listening to an orchestra of pianos.
So like
And
echoing
it's
or
yeah, it's not it does echo. He hears the echo initially, but then he begins to hear it proper, and it is the most beautiful, among the most beautiful pieces of piano music you have ever heard in your entire life. For the record, this is a 20 success performance roll. 20 successes.
wow.
So this not only is perfect, it is better than perfect. It literally improves upon a piece of historically, culturally significant
Yeah.
music
So,
to
so
such an
if
extent.
Monique could try to play it for him with her three performance
She
and
would
two
fail. She
celerity and three
cannot play
dexterity,
to
she would fail and he would probably botch it for him, right?
she cannot play to this extent. She cannot play such beautiful music. It's in that sense, it's perhaps deeply depressing, but it's also such an entrancing piece. The fact that again, it's like it's just a single piano, but it kind of sounds like there's multiple. If someone was playing like for multiple. Was like, oh, now we're going to turn the drums into piano sections, and we're going to turn the wind instruments into piano sections. It's kind of like that. It's just so unbelievably perfect.
So
Um,
do you think I should roll for self-control over that?
oh yeah, this is a 20 success performance roll, and Francis was automatically entranced. You can feel his genuine joy,
So I
and
suppose I won't even resist it then.
yeah, it is. He is filled with joy, happiness, love, obsession, envy that he can never play to this extent. He's never been able to. It's everything. It's everything he wants to be and everything he wishes to protect. And when he opens the door and the piece slowly begins to come to a close after he's entered, you realize that's his grandsire playing. And then the memory eventually ends and the music finishes and just winds off with this beautiful finale, this crescendo, and it's
Yeah, Monique feels the same things that Francis feels, and then she's really feeling very depressed for having to give up that memory because it's so beautiful. And she will say so. It was beautiful, truly. I wish I
I
would be able to recreate it for you, but this is something beyond my abilities, even if
in theory you can match it if you have, because you have a specialty, if you get 5 performance and then blood buff your dex up to 6, you could in theory get 22 successes if all of your dice were 10s.
yeah,
So you
the
can in
chances.
theory match it, it's just next to impossible.
Yeah, but yeah, the odds are astronomical here. It will not happen.
Never tell me the odds. Francis, this goes, maybe one day.
Maybe. I
I
mean,
do
your
enjoy your.
grandsire is still around.
My grandsire has left for Paris. He has a Princeton to tend to. Sad as it is.
Indeed.
But from there, he can. Well, Paris is the capital of fashion and culture, as they say. So from there, he's in a stronger position through which to share such beauties of the world. So
Well, I do hope one day I'll be able to match it.
one day,
I'll
after
try
all,
my best.
the prince has had many centuries. To be fair to him,
Indeed.
hmm.
A lot of time to practice.
A lot of time to practice. But yeah, that is a treasured memory of mine, a recent one, because I haven't heard him play in a while, many years now. So, but yes, and those are
You
the sorts
know,
of things I'm giving out.
well, you can take it back again and see if perhaps it's the way I remember it for you is how you remembered it.
I hope so. It
I hope
is.
so too.
I wonder if this counts as fraud.
Well, we're not gonna tell anyone, are we?
No, you are quite used to fraud,
No.
from what I hear.
Oh, come now. That was years ago. Now I only do legit work.
Didn't you just suggest something very well? Didn't you just suggest the exact same thing to me just a few nights ago? Though.
Shh.
Yes, what I thought. All right.
She will just kiss him to set him up.
Mm-hmm.
I
Your
wanted to
turn.
ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that you met that elusive Toreador. Is that true?
The painter?
Yes.
I haven't met him yet. No, I do wish to.
I wish to as well.
Well, maybe we can go
Perhaps you
together.
could. That would be ideal, I believe.
I don't know if he's going to bid on the painting. He just might, given his background. I don't want to have to compete with that idiot Kia Seed.
Yeah, but we better win it. And then win our elusive man.
Hmm. We'll win it. There's a bit of interest in that one. I don't know why the Fey blood is interested in it, though. It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
Why?
What do they know of art anyway?
They don't. I mean, they know of magic, largely stolen from other clans, but yes.
Well,
Anyway. Alright.
I hope we'll never know.
Well, I know he's a... Actually, no, because this could be very interesting leverage. So I won't
Hmm.
tell you, because, one, it could actually put you at a bit of risk, but two, it's potentially not something you want to give up lightly. But he knows things that he shouldn't, and that might get him in trouble with a lot of clans. I'll
Mm-hmm.
give you... Uh,
I see. So perhaps you can get him out of the competition then?
mm, I don't want to blow that gun too early. That's a very
Agreed.
powerful tool. I could secure some pretty extensive prestation out of him if I used that.
Oh, you know better.
Hmm.
Let's just win this thing.
Let's just win this thing. And I think I'll be perusing for a few other items, like that lockbox. I want to know what's in that lockbox. The last thing I
Wow.
felt when I touched that item was a deep sense of desperation.
Hmm.
I want to know what's inside it. Could be nothing, but
Interesting.
there's a lot of things there. I want to... Some are more important than others. Obviously, I need to help the Regent in getting that vial.
Oh, yes, that one. I heard about that.
I think
Yes.
I think the Tremere are well equipped to acquire it themselves, but should they require my assistance, I will give it to them because it
Yeah,
is
you should. Yeah.
too important to give
And
up lightly.
please, Francis, don't pull a gun again there.
Hmm,
I beg of you.
it won't.
Okay. Anyway, I have to run. Delano's
Yes.
gonna start getting worried, I suppose.
Oh yeah, you've only got about 13 minutes, so do hurry.
Yeah.
he'll he'll give her one last kiss. See you at
And
the
Monique will
auction.
kiss him back. And see you at the auction, Mr. Beaumont.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll walk away, walking as fast as she can in her pumps.
And yeah, I think I'm gonna see there. Thank you, perfect. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time. Goodbye.